Hey guys, this is my makeup tutorial on how to get my Chompette makeup tutorial. I just want to apologize by saying at the start of this video it's not that good, but it gets better towards the end. But yeah, so to start off, I'm using my Kat Von D Satan Cinder palette, and I'm using a dark purple eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm just tapping that on my eyelid in like a circular motion. And now I'm just taking my Morphe 12P palette, and I'm taking a purple shade, and I'm doing the exact same thing and just packing it on into a circular motion. And again, I'm just taking that same Morphe palette, and I'm getting a pink shade and just applying it near the top of my brow bone in the same motion. And now I'm just going back into that Kat Von D Satan Cinder palette and using that dark purple shadow again and just putting it all over my eyelid to really make it smoky. So just before I went and I just blended everything more together and deepened it up a bit more with a different purple shade. And now I'm just taking some concealer, some Maybelline Master Concealer, and I am just making a halo eye-ish thing, and I'm just doing that with my concealer. Okay, and now I am taking a light pink shade from the Kat Von D Satan Cinder palette, and I am just applying that all over my eyelid just to set the concealer in place. And now I'm using my Stila Liquid Metals in the shade Perlina. I tried to make it focus, didn't work, so haha. And I'm just going to be putting that where I put the concealer to try and give that like halo eye effect. Okay, so after putting that all over my eye, I'm going back into the Kat Von D palette and using that dark purple shade just to blend together the glitter with the eyeshadow. Okay, so here I am again, a very ugly angle by the looks of it, and I'm just taking my Ink Epic liner from NYX, and I am just doing a wing on my eye with that eyeliner. And by the way, the wing is very long. I like a very long eyeliner, so that is what I'm doing today. Okay, so after doing my eyeliner, I'm just using a NYX liquid liner and using that to just line the top of where I did my little halo eye. And now I'm just taking my Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Uranus, and I'm just putting that on my inner corner and my brow bone. And taking some mascara from Maybelline and just putting that all over my lashes. And now I am taking a liquid lipstick in the shade I'm Royalty from Jeffree Star, and I'm just going to be putting that in my waterline. Okay, so now I'm back and looking a bit more put together. I am taking a dark purple shade, again from that Kat Von D Satan Cinder palette, and I'm just putting it on my bottom lash. And now I'm just taking a purple shade from the Morphe 12P palette, and again just blending that on my bottom lash line. And lastly, just taking a pink shade from the Morphe 12P palette again, and just applying that under my eyes again to just really smoke it out and do the peace sign because I am so cool. Okay, and now I'm just using some mascara again from Maybelline and putting that on my bottom lashes. And now I'm just taking some Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm just applying that on my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and a bit on my nose. And now taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm again doing the same thing, just contouring my cheeks, forehead, and my jawline. And now I'm just taking some blush from Remold. I think it is called Katie's Blush, but if it's not, I'll link all the products in the description anyway. So yeah, and I'm just applying that on my cheeks and my nose. Okay, so now I'm just contouring my nose, and I'm just using that same blush to contour it, as I just want a really nice peachy red look on the face. And I'm just using some Maybelline Fit Me powder to soften up the contour. Okay, and moving on to the mouth, I first started off with just getting a nude liner and outlining the mouth. And now I'm just taking some red paint from Moniart, I think it's called, I'm not too sure, but it's just some red paint, and I'm just applying that all over my mouth to create the gums. Okay, and now I just mix some red and black face paint together from the same palette, and I'm just using that to darken the top part of my gums. Okay, now I'm just taking that same first red shade that we used, and I'm just outlining the bottom of my mouth. And now I'm just taking that darker red shade and I'm outlining the top of my gums. Okay, now I'm just taking some white from that same palette and I'm just outlining the teeth. Okay, and now I'm just taking my Kat Von D palette and I'm taking this light pink shade and I'm just setting the paint that I used on the teeth with that. Okay, and now I'm just taking some red eyeshadow from the Morphe 12p palette and I'm just using that and putting that on top of the teeth just to make it look like it is like inside of the gums. Okay, now I'm just taking some yellow from that same Morphe palette and I'm just using that and putting it on the teeth just to give it a bit of highlight and just to make the teeth look like they're not so flat. And now I'm just taking some black from that same Morphe palette once again and I'm just putting that on top of the teeth again just to darken it up a bit more. Okay, and taking that same red again, I'm just using that and blending it out against the mouth just to make it look like a bit more 3D and not so like 2D and just, you know, plain. And now I'm just taking some black from the Morphe palette again and just shading it again just to make it look a bit more 3D and not like 2D. Okay, and now I'm just taking my NYX Epic Ink Liner again and I'm just outlining the teeth and the gums just to make it pop out a bit more. And now I'm just taking some NYX White Liquid Liner and I'm just putting that on the teeth, trying to give it some highlights, even though my eyeliner is really run out and I need a new one. I tried my best to make it look like it had highlights. Now I'm just using my Stila liquid eyeshadow and I'm just applying that on the teeth just to give it a bit of shine. And here I'm just taking some of my Maybelline Master Concealer and just cleaning up the edges of the mouth. Okay, and now I'm just taking my Jeffree Star highlighter in the shade Uranus and I am just putting that on my cheekbones, my nose, and a bit on my chin and my forehead and the top of my eyebrows too. Just pretty much everywhere. And once again, I just went back into that red shade just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm back and I have my big eyelashes on. And the eyelashes I used were the Rouge and Rogue ones. It's an online website. I literally love their eyelashes and the style that I used is an Electra. And I just cut up 2 pieces of one and put it on my bottom eyelashes because I thought that just looked really cute. And now I'm just taking 2 stars and I'm going to apply it to my cheekbones because I thought, you know what, that might look cool, and in the end I think it did, so I'm just doing that and applying it on my cheekbones with my Duo Glue. And lastly, just taking my Maybelline Master Fix setting spray and applying that all over my face. And here it is, my Chompette makeup look. I really hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give it a big thumbs up and comment what look you want me to do next. But yeah, I hope you guys really like this look and I'll see you soon. Bye!